We are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So Cardi B decided to send a message to Bia after Bia decided to drag her baby daddy, STEF0N. If you guys remember, a few days ago, after Cardi B performed Pretty and Petty, I think it was at her first show, Bia responded and said, "Can you name someone with more BMs than receiving yards? I can. And you know that. You know what? Never mind." Okay? Now, Cardi B has since responded, and this is what she had to say.
"Just because I ain't fucking with my baby daddy doesn't mean you get to talk about my baby daddy, bitch. Good for you, bitch. I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck."
So that is what she has said right before she performed Pretty and Petty. And with that being said, a lot of fans are speculating that STEF0N and her are back together after they had broke up during the Super Bowl because he had a bunch of his concubines at the game and also off the cheats mistress Pre. Now, with that being said, it also was reported a few days ago that Off the Cheat sent her some balloons, but I guess she does not care. She wants STEF0N back. Let me know how y'all feel about it. So a lot of people believe that they're back together. She also was caught smiling at her phone at the club. So a lot of people feel like she was texting STEF0N. Not only that, though, a fan was posted with a Bacardi sign. I guess that's for Cardi B and CKIMINAJ. And it looks like she kind of smiled at the fan, okay, while leaving or exiting the stage. A lot of fans feel like Nicki and Cardi could reunite and put their beef aside. I don't think that will ever happen. Okay, I definitely don't believe that it will ever happen. I think the damage has been done, and the only reason why she was smiling was because she was in front of people. And the thing about Cardi B is not as dumb as people think. She knows how to put a facade on to the public. Behind the scenes, she's been trying to get Nicki Minaj's location to pull up, but in front of the scenes, you know, in front of fans and, you know, celebrities that did attend the concert, we'll get into that next, she wants to come off unproblematic, okay? But I don't believe that Nicki and Cardi B will ever be friends, especially, or even cordial, especially since they talked about each other's children. I think the fans want that, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. Now, a video of LATT0 allegedly revealing her pregnancy had went viral on social media. This is definitely AI, but a lot of people are questioning where is Scratch Off, considering she posted 5 weeks ago and said basically get ready for this music, but we haven't heard no music. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, Scratch Off is pregnant. Okay, but she can't fully come out. I think eventually she will announce that she had a child, but she can't fully just drop pictures with 21 below average when he's married to somebody else. Y'all gotta stop acting like this is a regular, normal relationship. She's technically, no shade to Scratch Off, because I like some of her music, not all of it, but she's technically a side chick, okay? Because somebody's legally married to somebody else and you've been dating them from years, you're a side chick no matter how you spin it. So that's why she can't come out and say, "Hey guys, I'm pregnant with 21 below averages child." She can't do that. Okay. Do I feel like she will acknowledge that she had a child? Yes. I think she might use that for the album rollout, because Lord knows she's going to need some sort of PR or controversy to roll out the album so she won't sell 25,000 first week anymore. I think once she do that, you know, talk about the pregnancy or reveal her pregnancy during the album rollout, I think she can do at least 30,000. Okay. I think she could do 30, 35,000. More people will support. Now, Cardi B had a lot of celebrities at her show in LA. It was reported that she sold out the Kia Forum, but allegedly, based on these pictures from the show, even though it was announced that she sold out, allegedly that's not true. Okay? That is what the streets are saying. Now, with that being said, she had Gorilla, Tyler, and Kalani for night 1 and night 2 in LA. And Kelly Rowland, Whitney, Kendrick Lamar's baby mother and fiance was there. 2 Chainz allegedly was there, and so was Tiana Taylor. Okay? Now, a lot of people are like, oh yes, all the celebrities are going to Cardi B's shows, but a lot of people don't know that a memo was sent out to support Cardi B's tour. Okay? A memo was sent out for celebrities to support Cardi B's tour. Okay, this is not genuine. Okay? Now, people are going to say, oh, I'm being a hater or whatnot, but this is just the facts. Okay? That a memo was sent out. And where were these celebrities when her album dropped? Other than Kelly Rowland, all of them painted dust. Okay, I know Lizzo was on the album, but she's a flop. I mean, nobody cares about Lizzo. But everybody else, nobody from TDE really cared about the album. SZA didn't even hop on the album when she was supposed to. She was supposed to send her verse. And they sent people from the Carter and the TDE camp to support because they want their support to generate ticket sales. Like if, more celebrities go to Cardi B shows, then more of her shows would sell out. Because based on the pictures from the shows in LA, it wasn't fully sold out. Okay? But now people might support the tour even more. And TDE and the Carters feel a way about Nicki Minaj. That's why they sent Whitney. Because didn't Nicki Minaj diss Dolce and SZA last year? Okay, so they sent Whitney from TDE. Also, Kendrick Lamar's best friend was there. And then they also sent Kelly Rowland, who recently dissed Nicki Minaj. That was strategic. She just subliminally dissed Nicki, saying that basically she only fuck with female rappers that are girls. And now she's at the show. Now, Taraji, she always disliked Nicki, so I wasn't shocked when she was there. But a memo was sent out to support Cardi B's tour. These people did not support her album, okay? I remember when she was begging for people to be on her album.
And I really need these fucking features. And it's like, I'm not really trying to press or go crazy on these artists because I love them down. But it's like, come on now. I need that. I need that right now. Hello. Y'all don't want to miss this opportunity. I'll sing this shit myself. I'll sing this shit myself. But I really need y'all. I need y'all to hurry up. And I love y'all. And I feel like I feel like nobody will want to miss being on this album. Like,
so that's what Cardi B said last year, begging for features. Yet all these people magically want to show up to the tour after not supporting the album. Okay, so they didn't even post about the album except for Kelly and, Lizzo. Who cares about them? But everybody else paid the dust. Okay, but like I said before, this is a strategic move. And to be quite honest, Cardi B in the industry, she has those connections with celebrities where she's well liked, but I don't think people view her as talented. Now, moving on from that, Beyonce posted some pictures from the Super Bowl. And she also posted this message that Bad Bunny actually had during the Super Bowl, where he said at the Super Bowl and also at the Grammys, the only thing more powerful than hate is love. Okay? So a lot of fans are speculating that she could be teasing a Bad Bunny collaboration. Let me know how y'all feel about it, or was you just posting that she was at the Super Bowl? Here's my thing. I don't know if I really would care for a Bad Bunny and Beyonce collaboration because I don't feel like they would fit on a record together. It definitely would go number one, but I think Beyonce is past the phase of just collaborating with people just because they're hot. I don't think she does that anymore. I think it has to be a genuine connection, or she views that the artist or celebrity is meant to be on the song. But I don't think she is just gonna collaborate with people just because they're popular, they performed at the Super Bowl and they got a Grammy. I think she's way past that phase. So let me know how y'all feel about it, if you guys would be here for a collaboration. Now, moving on to J. Cole. J. Cole was clearly sabotaged. Okay? So the fall off did 280,000 first week and did 113,000 per sales, which is actually very good. Okay? But he was predicted to do 300K 290, which a lot of fans are speculating sales got taken away. And I think the same thing happened with ASAP the Colorist. I guess Camel Face said, oh, we're not going to allow you to hit the 300K. We're not going to allow you to do that, okay? So especially if you're not on Devil Nation, you're going to do under 300K. But 280 is still good. Now, a lot of people are trying to clown J. Cole and say, oh, well, he didn't outsell Mr. Morale and he didn't outsell GNX. But we got to understand, like, J. Cole don't make the same type of music as Kendrick Lamar. Yes, Kendrick Lamar is a lyricist, and so is J. Cole. J. Cole is definitely a lyricist, but Kendrick can lean more into that mainstream sound. Okay, like he can make club records. If you listen to GNX and you heard Luther, which is a pop R&B type of song, if you heard Peekaboo and TV Off went top 10 on Billboard. If you heard the songs on the album, even prior to GNX, if you listen to his album, damn, he can lean into those club bangers. Okay? Humble is diamond for a reason. Okay? I think all of the stars with SZA is almost diamond. So he can lean into those club pop R&B records just like Champagne Thickums can. Whereas J. Cole, he doesn't do that. And that's why he's never going to do the same type of numbers as them. Because they can be a lyricist, but they also can do club and pop R&B records. Where J. Cole, he doesn't really do stuff like that often. It's here and there. You know what I'm saying? Where he might hop on a song with somebody, like a feature. But when it comes to his own records, he don't really do that as much. I don't feel like he should get clowned for doing 280. 280 is very, very good. Basically double the amount of ASAP the Colorist, and it went number one. So I'm like, I don't understand why people are trying to clown J. Cole for it. I think that these are very good numbers for the type of music he makes. Now, moving on to Queen B yet again. It seems as though Queen B is getting dragged by her lace front. A lot of people feel like she is only coming out to distract people from the fact that Camel Face was, exposed for being in the Blankstein files. A lot of people are saying that she's not genuine and that she's trying to distract the public. One fan said, I'm sorry, everything is so weird about this bullshit. Okay, because she posted the Puerto Rican flag and the American flag. Because she was at the Super Bowl. And then another fan said, now she has been on the Blankstein files, she's acting like she's supportive towards people because she's scared to be canceled. Prove me wrong and tell me why she didn't show support before the Super Bowl or even right after. Why waiting for a week? Okay, so that's what fans are saying on social media. I've never seen, Beyonce get dragged like this. I'm like, damn. They really trying to get Beyonce up out of here. They really trying to cancel the queen of music. Wow, wow, wow. I'm like, damn, I'm kind of scared what the sales are going to be for Act 3. Because usually Queen B do at least 300,000 to 400,000 first week. She start doing 2 or 100K first week. then you know she's officially canceled, because she's never done that low. Okay, she's never really done under 300,000. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the public decides to support Beyonce when it comes to Act 3, or will she scrap the whole album? You know, because one thing about Beyonce, if things ain't what they supposed to be, she might end up scrapping it and waiting even more to drop music. Okay? So let me know how y'all feel about it. And if you agree with what people are saying about Beyonce on social media, that she's performative or she's only doing things to protect Camel Face, let me know how y'all feel about it. Anyway, I got some very hot tea on Patreon on Lil Jon and his son 50 Cent and Camel Face on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.